Hi there, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and you can see that we're going to take a look at the Runic Oracle by Richard Lister and Selena Moon. This is a new deck that we've got in from Rockpool Publishing. It's, if you are a runes reader and you really would like something that's in a card format, we have got a couple, and this is the latest one here. It's actually very quite stunning graphics on it. So it says, rune expert Richard Lister shares the power and lore of the ancient Nordic myths, harnessing the strength of the gods and the goddesses of the frozen north. Use this deck to tap into the universal energy known as wyrd to discover intuitive answers to your questions. There are 44 cards. Comes with a very comprehensive, sorry, I've got the overhead light on. It's got a very comprehensive book. How to use them. The introduction is pretty much around, obviously, you know, what's introduced them to runes, the history of the deck, if you like, really, and the story that adds some real depth to it. So you've got how to use there basically are two parts to this deck. You've got deity cards and runes, and then also they go into the various ways that you can read them. So you can, the first way, you can separate the runes and read with them. Drawing deity cards when you want to expand on an idea. So it's almost like they become the clarifiers. You've got the additional support from the deities, but you use the runes. The second way is you mix them all up, and like any other, ask the question, draw the cards and get your answers. And I imagine that, yes, that's where you use the card spreads. Okay, and then in this book you've got the rune cards. And it has the information that you need for them, and then it's deity cards. So that's the book and the box. Let's pop those to one side while I show you the cards. Here we go. I'm going to try desperately to stop the light. So these are the runes you've got on the back. They all look very similar, and you've got the runic symbols. So that's the back of the cards. These are all gilt edged. They're gorgeous. So I put them down there, and I'm not going to read through them, but you can just get a quick insight as to the, sorry, it makes a irritating noise when I put them down, but you get an insight into the imagery of the rune. Just adds a little bit of atmosphere, that's the word I'm looking, rather than the little rune stones that you get with the symbols on them. This adds quite a bit more atmosphere to the energy, and you can feel the energy, like healing water washing it away. So I really like these, and I must admit I'm not very proficient with the runes at all. I have to look the meanings up. And then the deities, these are who you've got to join you as well. So you've got Loki. I wouldn't even pretend, wouldn't try and say it, or any of them actually, but you can see them here. Odin. There's Thor. The only thing I know about them is that the days of the week were named after them, weren't they? They're quite stunning, aren't they? Quite visually. I really like them, and I think if you're using runes without it, it just adds more depth to them, makes them slightly easier to use, doesn't it? So those are the Runic Oracle. I'll pop the box back on there for you. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.